It's time for baseball on a Friday. Number 58 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Thomas Hill, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you could see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Anderson.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hill looking up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 25 for him on the year. As the White Sox draw even, it's 2-2. Ready to take his hacks again, Thomas Hill, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Popped him up. Anderson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Up next for Chicago, Stuart Yabu, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hill going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high.
Standing in, Thomas Hill comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a ball 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hill gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just missing here, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now pitching.
So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. But one's all they get as the run scores. Ready now for the White Sox. A.J. Reed, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
A.J. Reed.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more. Thomas Hill. He singled his last time up.
Hill.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Wow, with that blast, he will gain entrance into the elite 40-40 club. 40 homers, 40 stolen bases. Only a handful of players in Major League history have.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hill will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-7, the final score in this ball game.
10 men on base.
From the south side of now Now at the plate, Thomas Hill. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Bullet back up the middle. Number 36 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Now
Ray
the
Abreu.
designated
He
hitter,
reached on a single in his
Ray
first try.
Abreu.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in now, Thomas Hill. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now in the box, number 36. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hill is after it. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Pedro Melendez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Melendez.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hill is there, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Thomas Hill, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Thomas Hill. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Line hard toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. 4-2 the final score today. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Afternoon baseball. Next for the Tigers, Thomas Hill. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup. Settling in now, Thomas Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up on to first, and they get the double play. Now at the plate, Thomas Hill.
Now batting, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hill.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Ready for another chance. Thomas Hill, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looked.
Stepping into the box, Thomas Hill. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Another 1-2 delivery. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play.
If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.